Welcome back to another Lens Auto's channel video. In this episode, I attempt to create the ultimate Italian road trip with some amazing stops and end on a hidden gem route as I head through Switzerland back home. Subscribe to see the best European drives and I hope you enjoy.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Lens Auto's channel. This is where we focus on road trip content in longer format. I'm currently driving through Switzerland on my way to Como Car Week. It's the first time I've driven to Como Car Week, so I don't know what to expect. Every time I've flown into Milan and got a taxi there. This particular road trip is focused all around Italy mainly, starting at Como Car Week and then ending up going to Ferrari, Lamborghini, Pagani, and also visiting places like Modena and Maranello. And after that I was meant to visit the Dolomites, but it being May, a lot of snow is still covering the mountains and a lot of the places I wanted to stay and visit and show you guys are still closed. So instead, we're going to go back through Switzerland and visit Lucern, which I have a few friends there. So come with me.
As I mentioned, the snowfall at this time in the Alps can still be quite heavy, so as I drove upwards over the Alps towards Italy, the views looked more like winter than springtime. But on my descent, the weather shifted and the views from these larger Swiss valley passes were unbelievable.
We're off the motorway, which only means one thing: the top is down. 15 minutes to go. Let's go, baby.
Fortunately, the good weather was a sign of my week to come as I entered Italy and landed on Lake Como for the start of Como Car Week. Como Car Week is Italy's finest car event where all of Europe descends on Lake Como to see the very best cars on display. It's split into two main event spaces, the original Concorso d'Eleganza and the newest edition of the Fiori Concorso, the first being a traditional competition of privately owned, very expensive classic cars alongside some brand new concept cars first displayed here at the event, like this Zagato Capricorn. The second is a newer, trendier event with no competitive spirit and is purely created to showcase amazing cars and create a great atmosphere all weekend long. This year also had a very cool Tutto Bene pop-up which you may recall from my previous road trip video. If you're interested in catching those proper Italian car and lifestyle themes, this is definitely an event for you.
So I've woken up on a very lovely Como day after an amazing car week, and it's time to keep the Italian theme going and go to the Ferrari Museum. Let's do it.
After a small run of Italian country driving, I made it onto the Autostrada and took it all the way to Maranello, where I visited the iconic Ferrari Factory Museum. The Ferrari Museum here in Maranello dives into the history of Enzo Ferrari and the craftsmanship that has been placed into every Ferrari from the very beginning. It offers a full history of Ferrari's racing prowess from the start all the way to its most recent winning cars. While in Maranello, you can take a self-guided walk around the town and see all the busy factories and development centres alongside the utterly iconic and original Ferrari Factory Gate. When buying your ticket, make sure to buy the combo, as it's important you go into Modena after this visit and check out the Enzo Ferrari Museum, just off the town centre. It's located on Enzo Ferrari's childhood home and has been crafted into a beautiful exhibition space and in my opinion, the better of the two museums. At the time of my visit, the focus was on famous musicians and the Ferraris they chose to buy, like this 330 GT owned by John Lennon and this stunning 250 LM owned by none other than Cher. It pays emotional tribute to Enzo Ferrari as a man and visionary, and the whole space can't help but turn you into a true Ferrari fan. Whilst here in Modena, I recommend to take a visit and explore the historic town centre, with its 12th century Duomo, classic Italian visuals and curated clothing stores. I ended my exploration of Modena with a visit to the Maserati headquarters, which didn't have a museum, but did have a unique showroom with a classic Tipo 26 Grand Prix car and the newest MC20.
Right, so I have now finished in Modena. I've been to Ferrari, both the museums. I've been to the Maserati dealership, which was okay. I thought it'd be bigger, but that's fine. It's now time to go to Lamborghini and then Pagani. So let's get the top down and let's get driving. There is a Lamborghini behind me and I really want to hear it, so I'm going to see if I can get him to go past me. That's just very cool, isn't it?
The Lamborghini Museum was on the smaller side, but gave you a look at the very best Lambo models from the OG Miura and the LM002 to the Diablo and ultra-modern Centenario. As part of the Italian car museum run, it's an obvious stop, alongside this next stop nearby, the Pagani headquarters. This museum gave much more insight into the founder Horacio Pagani's life and showed his humble beginnings and amazing career from Lamborghini into making his own unbelievable hypercars. Another smaller museum, but packed full of very interesting displays from a relatively small automotive producer.
So that is it for the Pagani and Lamborghini Museum. Both quite small but pretty cool. It was nice to learn a bit more about Pagani as I knew absolutely nothing. Unfortunately, this is where my road trip turns around towards home, but I do have one last landmark, and that is in Switzerland.
I had a long drive back towards Lucern, so decided to break up the journey with a short stay in Andermatt, which is known for being a peaceful ski resort town. But something I wasn't prepared for was stumbling into a James Bond filming location with a gentleman in his own DB5 recreating the shots in the film. Very, very cool. With that, I took some fantastic Swiss roads paired with James Bond theme songs towards Lucerne for the last part of this road trip. After a short but sweet visit into Lucerne and exploring the iconic river bridges, I met my friends and went out on a properly planned day trip. My friend, Mr. James Barry Drives, and I are both Mivia ambassadors and planned this route using the amazing software built for driving enthusiasts. Use this QR code to download this route and many I have created for previous trips. Right, back on with it. We started on Lake Longuernsee for a sunny drink and moved on through the unreal Swiss towns towards Interlaken, and I don't think there was one bad view. We then climbed up the valley and James treated me to some local gems that gave way to even more amazing scenery. Nothing much beats a relaxed drive through the Swiss farmlands. And after stopping at some amazing mountains for a sick pic, we pushed on through a slightly sketchy driving pass towards a road called Panorama Strasse. Finally, we descended after a meeting with some local traffic, and that was unfortunately my sign to continue driving out of Switzerland as this road trip came to an end.
So that is it. I'm now driving towards France, towards the Eurotunnel to make my way back to the UK, and it's been like an incredible journey. It's felt long in a good way. I feel like I've had two trips. I've had an amazing Italian one and an extra little Swiss bonus. So I'm okay with going home. I feel like I've done well. I think if you guys were to take any of this trip and make it into your own, you'll have a great time. There's so much good stuff here. If you like the history of Italian cars and Lake Como with Como Car Week, it's non-stop amazing stuff. So that being said, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure doing it, and I really hope you guys take it on yourself. See you later.